Baz, what's your feeling going into the season in terms of Everton? Moyes sounded a little bit unhappy with his own board, a little bit not maybe getting deals done. I think a week ago he said that. It looks like he might have got a couple of players in now. The feel-good factor of last season of Moyes coming back, has that sort of eroded a little bit with the sort of lack of players coming in? Because you've had a lot of players leave.
First of all, Son was brilliant, by the way, even though I said I did. I lost
you,
it, but
just it was quite a muted response when I was talking about Son.
Not like Baz to not answer the question that was being asked.
I've just been over in the US, so spoke to Moyes quite a bit over the last sort of 10 days, whatever. And he was a lot happier by the end of it than he was at the start of it, because obviously things are moving. But no, I think Everton will be fine this year. Obviously, he had 19 games last season, he only lost 4 of them. You know, finished the season really strongly, won a Fulham, things like that. So, yeah, I think we'll be fine. I think it's looking positive. He's brought in, obviously, young striker and things like that. So, they get the extra plays. He still wants another 4 or 5. He said he needs 10. And he's confident of doing that. So, I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be... much better than we've been for the last few years.
I actually like the two he's trying to bring in. We've seen this morning, haven't we, Dewsbury Hall and the lad from Southampton.
Dibbling, yeah.
Yeah, remember him against us start of last season? Oof, what a player. Now, look, he was in a struggling team, wasn't he? But he looks a real talent to me.
I think it's, when you look at the side, I think Tarkowski and Branthwaite signing a new deal was huge. I think defensively, they're fine. I think it's... Dewsbury Hall will give them a little bit in midfield. You know, we've got a lot of workers in midfield, but no one who can put his foot on the ball. I think he can. He wants another one in there. The right wing, and I asked him this about 3 times, you know, we need right wingers, and he's looking at 2. And obviously Dibbling, that's where Dibbling could play. They've looked at Fofana, but I think he's hanging on to see if there's a Champions League club coming in. So I think he needs 2 out there. And then when you look at Jack Grealish, that could possibly still happen on loan. So if he sort of gets them in...
You're a centre forward?
The which, mate?
Centre forward?
We've got...
Calvert-Lewin's obviously gone, hasn't he? Oh, he's got a young lad.
We've got Tierno Barry, who's a French under-21. He's a big lad. He's done all right to Villarreal last year. He's obviously got better. I personally think they'll look for another one on loan, coming towards the end, an experienced one. Because he's not been happy with Beto, to be fair. He said it before the game against United.
I actually thought he looked all right against us.
He puts himself about.
Playing us, though, yeah. No, I actually thought he looked decent. I liked Alcaraz. He was on loan last year, Alcaraz.
Alcaraz, they've signed him permanently.
Yeah, I think
he's a good lad.
Right, yeah.
I think they'll be fine. I think Everton will be, pushing up. They ended up 13th, I think, in the end, which was almost a miracle after what the other fella had put them in. So
a lot of the buzz is the new stadium as well, isn't it?
The which?
The buzz
of
is the
course,
new stadium.
Yeah. I thought you said the buses. I was going to say, no, there's none of them. There's none of being laid on.
There's no trains.
No trains, no buses. Nice one, Steve. Yeah, there's a big buzz, obviously, about moving to the new ground as well. I think there's been lots of changes, and the managers alluded to this behind the scenes with the recruitment. They got rid of the director of football, and they've brought in a new CEO and all that. So things are moving in the right direction going into that new stadium. It's incredible, but you'd never know just how it's going to play out early on. But then again, we weren't exactly amazing at Goodison towards the end, so I know we picked it up a little bit. So there is the excitement there. And
what are you going to call the stadium?
It's called the Hill Dickinson, isn't it?
It doesn't roll off the tongue.
It doesn't roll off the tongue, no. But
is there a shorter version? Is there anything that the Blues have come up with?
I think people will just call it Bramley Moor, to be honest, which is what it was. But people are calling it the Hill Dicky or whatever else. There's lots of any name.
There's a couple of dangerous names in that name.
There is. That's why people aren't happy about with that. But I think, listen, in them situations, it's whoever pays the money, isn't it? And we'll see, but no, I'm feeling quite positive about it. So.
Okay, Simon, positivity around your team coming up.
Isn't it great how everyone's positive before the season
Everyone
starts?
is, yeah. There's always hope.
Everyone, yeah.
We're just taking it from you at United and following your lead.
Yeah, right.
I've been with Adam for 12 days, that's what it is.
I liked the positivity around the new CEO, who was the CEO, got Leeds relegated, but that's good.
Just for clarification, the CEO that brought Leeds back up. But carry on.
Yeah, it feels quite good around Leeds. It's been pretty